What's up, YouTube? Rama here with another PoE guide, build guide. Yeah. So this guide will just help you to, if you're knocked 10 or towards the end of the game of the campaign, this will be a good build as well. You can early adopt it just as I did. And this will be also good during your early mapping. Yeah. So this will just be able to ensure that you've been able to ensure you're preparing for other maps, yeah, that you're going to improve your gear as you go by. So let's just get right into it. So we're gonna use different gems. I'm going to discuss the gems, the armors, the wand, and the rest of the flasks and everything else, and also the rings. But I'm gonna kickstart to the wand. So we're gonna use Heathen Wand. Heathen Wand. It's pretty nice. I know from the last video I gave a recommendation of Carbon one, but the reason as to why I love even Heathen one is because of the 10% increase in the cast. It's going to ensure that you're doing good good casting, like very fast casting, yeah, which is going to be really beneficial as you gonna adopt the gems that I'm going to discuss. Also, we have armors with a couple of sockets. I'm gonna give a minimum of sockets that you're going to have in armors is around 4. But if you get 5, 6, even way better, because you're gonna have more option of including more gems and supporting gems that you're going to be able to include in your build. The other one is yeah. So let me discuss the gems themselves. From the Heathen one, I have Sigil of Power, Shield Charge, and Frost Shield. And then from the what's going to connect within the sockets, make sure is you have shield charge and frost shield connecting, yeah. And if you're able to also include if you're going to also include faster attacks, if you get a green one, a green gem, it's gonna be really beneficial. So yeah, but shield charge and frost shield are good complementary gems, especially shield charge and fast attacks. But I have shield charge with the Frostbolt itself. Also, the Frostbolt is good that you have connected it with Frost Shield. Sorry, it's good that you connect it with another supporting gem. I'm kind of forgetting the name. Maybe I'm going to put it in the comments once I remember it. As well, we have Sigil of Power, which I'm going to discuss what it does. On the helmet, we have Enduring Cry, Punishment. So we have Enduring Cry, more duration support, Arcane Slash support, and Arcane Cloak. I'm reading my notes, sorry. So and then on the ones that are connecting are 2, Enduring Cry and more duration support. But if you have all the gems having linked within the 4, is going to help out in the long run, or rather it's going to increase the gem support gems are going to be linked on. And then on the regalia, or rather the chest death mantle that I have Ice Nova, Inspiration support, Archmage support, Arcanist brand, and Flamedash. It's going to help you move faster. And then on my shield I have Clarity and Arrogance support. On my boots I have Eternal Blessing support and Grace. And on my gauntlets, rather on my gloves, I have Frostbolt, Returning Projectile support, and Great Folly support. On the belt, I have Heavy Belt, as always, which of course it has max mana and maximum life with the regen as well with it. Also, there's increased stun duration on enemies, and I have also been able to increase the resistance of both fire and cold. My character has fire 68, cold 42, lightning that 6. I need to really ensure that I craft more from these other ones. But yeah. So crafting on that I'll show you as well. Also, 2 stone ring I have fire and lightning resist. I have also on the other ring we have moonstone ring which has cold resist, but as well there's an addition of fire and maximum energy shields. and fire damage attacks is also increased by 15 to 23 attacks. I have a Jade Amulet, which is going to increase my dexterity. Also, it has 26 maximum mana crafted affixes, and also within it, it has the fire resist and maximum energy shield. Flask, I have Grand Life Flask of Sealing, which is going to grant immunity to bleeding for 6 seconds if I'm bleeding, and also immunity to corrupted blood for 6 seconds if I'm affected by corrupted blood. And I have Startled Giant Life Flask of Abundance, which has 27% reduced amount recover. It's also going to recover my life instantly when it's low, and also additional recovery of life, 13% of flask life recovery amount over 10 seconds if used to amount of full life. I have a mana flask. This has 66% reduced amount recovered. Also, it has instant recovery. So it hinders nearby enemies with 18% reduced movement speed if used to allot on full mana. I have Endless Corundum Flask. It's going to ensure that I have stun recovery, or my increase of stun threshold is increased, so I cannot be stunned in a specific enemies or other bosses. Also, we have 26 increased charge recovery. And I have Quicksilver Flask, which is going to ensure to help me increase my movement speed by 40%. Yeah. So let me discuss the things you're going to get from the gem. On the skills, we have Ice Nova. So basically, Ice Nova. Um, so we have Ice Nova. We have Sigil of Power, Val Clarity, Enduring Cry, Frostbolt, Grace, Shield Charge, Frost Shield, Arcane, Arcane Sprint, Flame Dash, Rain of Arrows, which I'm not using to be honest, but we have that. So this is Ice Nova. Going to ensure that it's creating a wall of it's going to a circle of ice expands from the caster. It's going to inflict cold damage and as well lightning damage, which is pretty dope. Yeah. Then we have Frost Shield. So basically, it's a wall of frost. Yeah. So basically, that skill, what it does, I want to read from the notes, is place a frost shield that drains your energy shield for 1 second or until you run out. Gaining stages while this drain occurs. The frost shield takes some damage from hits in place of you and allies while in its area. Enemies in the area are chilled. You can only have one frost shield active at once. So it's pretty dope, as you can tell, yeah? So increases as from the description from the skill itself. Then we have our bubbles. Yeah? The actual skill name is Frostbolt. So fires a slowing moving projectile that pierces through enemies dealing cold damage. And this within our connecting sockets has also returning projectile support and great volley support. So returning projectile support just ensures that when you cast the Frostbolts, they're going to return. So it's going to ensure that the cold damage is also being inflicted twice. And it just doesn't go once, but it returns. And as well, the Great Volley support supports skills that fire projectiles from the user. Does not affect projectiles fire from other locations. Secondary effects. Does not support skills that fire projectiles in a spiral. So just ensure that it increases the damage of the first bolt you're going to put out. Then we have Sigil of Power. So what I just did is it places a sigil on the ground, which grants a buff to you and the allies in the area around it for a duration. The sigil gains stages to spend mana in its area, making the buff more powerful. You can only have one Sigil of Power at a time. So this just buffs you up, yeah? And then we have Val Clarity, which is activated.
I must have time to gather my will.
So what Val Clarity does is cast a temporary aura that lets you and your allies cast skills without paying their mana costs. So we're going to ensure that your mana regen, or rather mana is not costly. You can see from the mana, 2632, but if I do any skill, regen is massive. massive. Yeah, it's going to really be beneficial in the long run. Yeah? We have Enduring Cry performs a war cry, taunting all nearby enemies to attack the user and granting a buff to the user and nearby allies. The user and allied players also gain endurance charges. So it goes like spree. You have a buff. I think the buff lasts for 0.60 seconds. That's cast time. How much it gives? Time duration of let's check from the. So cost. So use time is 0.80 seconds. So yeah, and has an 8 seconds cooldown. So if you're about to fight a very powerful enemy, you do a Enduring Cry and a Sigil of Power, and then you do your thing, which is going to be really, really good. I want to show gameplay of how it works. Yeah. Another skill we have is Caprice. So this casts an aura that grants evasion to you and your allies. Evasion basically is like defense, yeah, and it's a really nice good defense. So having it is really gonna be beneficial in the long run. Yeah, we have shield charge, so just you know gonna charge yourself. Charge at a targeted location or enemy, pushing away enemies in your path and repeatedly dealing offhand damage in a small area in front of you. You deal damage in a larger area when you reach the target. The farther you travel, the most damage you deal, and the greater your chance of stunning enemies. Yeah, I think I discussed Frost Shield. We have Arcane Cloak. So this spends a portion of your mana to grant a buff that takes some of the damage from hits for you until depleted. The buff grants added lightning damage based on the amount of mana spent on the skill, charges a cooldown with other grant skills. So this grants a really big buff, yeah? So if you have it on, you can see the buff is good, yeah? I'm going to ensure that if you have this with automation on, it's really dope. I can really support it, yeah? I'm actually gonna put it on with automation. You have Arcane's brand, so this creates a magical brand which can attach to a nearby enemy. It periodically activates when attached. Triggering linked spells, the brand will detach if the enemy dies. So this is just a magical brand which kind of casts the enemy. So do I have it on? I don't think I have it on this one. But yeah, I use it in specific scenarios, so it's going to be really dope. So what it does, let me just show you. As you can see, it's created yeah, so it does that. Flamedash, you teleport to a location leaving a trail of fire. I don't use rain arrows. I don't. This connects to a specific gem, support gem. So and we have clarity. So this casts an aura mana generation to your I think we discussed this as well. So those are the skills that you get from that. Let me show you how to craft because I noticed after fighting Kitava, my resistance has reduced a bit. So I'm gonna craft it on the shield. Uh, let's check. We need all of them. Let's focus on cold and lightning first. Cold and lightning. So what I'm gonna do is I place the specific object that I want to increase the what do you call it, the resist on. Yeah, so I'll come over here, I place it over here. I'm gonna increase dexterity for now. So I press R1. So once if it's on PS5, it's R1. If it's on PC, I'm not quite sure. Maybe you can look it up. Once I do that, I just press on it. It's gonna increase as you can see, plus 23 to dexterity. So it's pretty good, yeah? It's pretty easy to do that. for the noise. So if I'm gonna do it on which item? Let me use on this, yeah. Oh, I can't. So basically, place the object that I want to increase the resist on. Once I place it over here, I choose the one that I need to use, as long as you have enough suffix modes to include, because it's divided into two. There's suffixes, and there is the others as well. So the affixes have the suffixes which ensure that you have both a resistance and also more strength, dex, or intelligence added within the garment, so that you show that you have it. Unfortunately, I can't add it on that. Can I add it on this? Nope. Seems like I have to do some gear changes, yeah? Because I just finished, oh, I can do this one. I can add it on this. Just finished the campaign right now. So, let's put it, fire, lightning, let's not add. Yeah, so we added cold, as you can see, 24 plus cold resistance. I go to my characters, you can see I have now more cold resistance. And I go and find another item that I want to do the same thing on. Let's try a wand. Add more suffix modes. No, I can't. No, I can't. So that's how you craft. But let me show you now how the whole build works over here. You know why the real clocker is stuck over here. Let me just remove it. Yeah. Let's put it over here. So the waypoint for no apparent reason. Let's go anywhere, yeah? Let's go over here. Fight a bunch of enemies, then let's see how it works here. So let's get that. So I'll have the buffs activated. So what I activated was Val Clarity, which is going to cast a temporary aura that reduces the mana cost, and also Grace, which is going to grant my evasion my evasion to me and my allies if I have any allies. So that's Frostbolt and Ice Nova. As you can see, the Frostbolt is gonna be a passive skill that is just ensure that you deal a lot of damage. Yeah. Press on, yeah. If you find really powerful enemies, you can grant above both Enduring Cry and Sigil of Power, and then you just spam Ice Nova till the enemy dies. So it's dead. Same thing. As you continue upgrading your gear on the early mapping itself, you're going to be able to one-shot most of the enemies, yeah? But for now, this is how it works, yeah? It's pretty nice. Shield charge, as you can see, does that. It was not meant to be close to it. Again. So shield charge makes you move faster. So I just put a nice shield. Let me get out of there. So remember this skill, yeah? The frost shield, yeah? It's gonna ensure that you're shielded from your attacks, the attacks that are coming out, yeah? This is a good one. It's really nice. I'm telling you, these gems are, there's something else. Yeah. They're not. They're really good. They're not bad. I look for more enemies. Huh. So just use these. Use the class that makes you walk fast increases your movement speed. The first one is doing a nice job clearing enemies up ahead. So it's just like a far off kind of attack that you're going to ensure that you can right? First roll. So if you happen to have a bunch of enemies within a round, so what you do is you Enduring Cry, Sigil of Power, put on your Frost Shield, and then you just spam Ice Nova, and as well spam Frostbolt, and then you're gonna clear enemies as they come by, yeah? And then yeah, it's gonna be done. So that's it, guys. Comments if you find this build. Let me know if you find this build really interesting. Let me kill this one so you can see a bit more. Nice. So it's a really nice complementary of the builds that you're going to do. So I was not meant to pick those two. Let's go back to the docs. So yeah, that's it. Just let me know if you find the build pleasing or rather good. Comment if you like to see more videos. I'm gonna do another build guide in during the end games or other end of mapping games. Also the end game super tanky setup. If you're playing this specific class, the Templar, and yeah, maybe in the future I'll do other classes and the specific build guides. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment on other things that you'd like me to just clarify, and I'll be able to respond as they come by. And yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.